Idaho state senator tells Native American candidate, go back to where you came from in the forum.
Wow.
Tensions rose during a bipartisan forum this week after an audience questions about discrimination reportedly led to an Idaho state senator to angrily tell a Native American candidate, go back to where you came from. Republican Senator Dan Foreman left the event early after the outburst and later denied making any racist comments in a Facebook post. He did not respond to a voice message from the Associated Press seeking comments. Trish Carter Goodhart, a Democratic candidate for the House District 6 seat and member of the Nez Perce tribe, said the blow-up left her shaken and thinking about security needs for future public events. It also forced some tough conversations where two young children, Avery and Lavender, were in attendance. Having conversations about racism with an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old is not something me and my husband, Dane, were prepared for, Carter Goodhart said Friday. They've never seen a grown man have a meltdown like that. They were scared. I was scared. The event was held at Democrat and Republican precinct committee members from the small northern Idaho town of Kendrick on Monday night. The Lucent Tribune reported it was for House and Senate candidates for local districts, including Foreman, his Democratic opponent Julie Parker, Republican Rep. Lori Mann, and her Democrat opponent Carter Goodhart. I mean, that's wild.
It's bold.
Bold
as hell for a person to say something to a Native American about go back to where you came from. I didn't say that, and then everyone heard you say it.
She's like, where? Like outside?
You know what I mean? Like,
did you want me to? I bet if that was me, I would be like, okay, I would have done a full circle. Like, I'm here.
And when you really go back and look at the statistics, like I got this little it's like a population chart that tells you how many people are from where in America, and one of the populations that they track are called Americans. I'm like, so who are we talking about? You know what I mean? I know they got Native Americans on there, they have African Americans on there, then they have German, all kind of other people. Then they have a group called Americans. I'm wondering, who is that group that you're talking about? Because all those people are really from somewhere else. So they shouldn't be just called straight up Americans, period. You know what I mean? Don't put African American on me if you're not going to put, European American on the rest of these people who are clearly from Europe.
That's what I say. I'll be like, you're European American. I'm not African American at all. I mean, if they call me African American, I'm like, well, you're. And when you call people European Americans, they get offended. They be like, no, I'm American. I'm like, well, fool, I'm an American too.
Do you know on that chart though, if that's broken down, that we are like the first or second largest population of people are, quote unquote, the African American? Are the largest population of people in this country when you break it down the way, when you actually look at where everyone's from, like Germans, France, or everything else. Americans are like third or like fourth or fifth or something like that. When they say Americans, are straight up like, I guess they're talking about, I'm not sure who, but that they're there. But we're really the largest population of people in this country. So all that go back to where you came from, all this racism, all this, the minorities and all this kind of stuff is really, really a lie. It's a skewed point of view that you've been pushing it and we've kind of bought into.
And it's so crazy. It's like people be like, hey, go back to where you came from. Like, you're the one that's complaining about you don't like what's going on in America. Go back to where you came
Absolutely.
from.
You might like it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might like that. And I'll tell you one thing. Your hurt ain't taking nobody back. They're like, no.
They want to kick out who they got coming in now. Yeah. They're ready to get them up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, you talked about you want people from Norway and Finland. You might like Norway or Finland. You're probably from Norway or Finland or somewhere like that. I'm not sure where Trump would be from. I'm not sure where that doesn't have doesn't ring of any area to me. I'm not sure. Maybe he's like Scandinavian. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But
or Finland?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, hey, man, we're going to keep you up to date. There's some other stuff we're going to cover the next day. This is Uncommon Courtesy. We're going to see y'all next time. Don't forget to catch us 1 p.m. Pacific time every Sunday for our live stream. Uncommon Courtesy. We'll see you next time.